You are standing in a room full of your friends. The music is loud. The lights are moving. Everyone around you looks like they're having the time of their life, and you feel nothing. Why does that happen? Most people blame themselves. They think something is wrong with them. But the real answer is far stranger. It has nothing to do with your personality. It has everything to do with a tiny chemical switch inside your brain, one that was never designed for nightclubs, strobe lights, or bass drops at all. Your brain runs on a molecule called dopamine. You've heard the word. But almost everyone gets it wrong. Dopamine is not the chemical of pleasure. That's the myth. Neuroscientist Kent Berridge spent decades proving something stranger. Dopamine is the chemical of wanting, not liking. It doesn't reward you for enjoying something. It rewards you for chasing something. Big difference. Here's where it gets interesting. Your ancestors lived in a world with almost no artificial stimulation, no neon lights, no amplified bass, no chemical shortcuts. Their dopamine system evolved to respond to rare, meaningful events, finding food after a long search, spotting a predator and surviving, bonding with a small tribe around a fire, small spikes, wide gaps between them. That rhythm is what your brain still expects, even now. Then drugs and alcohol and modern parties entered the picture, and they broke the rhythm completely. Alcohol, MDMA, cocaine, even nicotine, they all do one thing extremely well. They force massive, artificial dopamine releases, far beyond anything your ancestors' brains ever processed. Neuroscientist Wolfram Schultz showed that dopamine neurons don't just fire for reward. They fire for reward that's bigger than expected. Drugs exploit that exact mechanism. They don't just give you pleasure. They lie to your brain about how good this moment is supposed to be, and your brain believes the lie, but only for a while. Here's the part almost nobody explains to you. Every time your brain gets flooded like that, it fights back. It's called downregulation. Your neurons literally reduce their dopamine receptors to protect themselves from overstimulation. Think of it like turning down the volume on speakers that are blasting too loud. The music didn't get quieter. Your ears just adjusted. Except this isn't your ears. It's your entire capacity to feel excitement. So the next party you go to, sober, your brain is already turned down. The baseline that used to feel like fun now feels like static. Not because the room changed, because your internal volume knob got recalibrated to expect a flood, not a trickle. This is why so many people describe sober socializing as flat, or awkward, or strangely exhausting. It's not a personality flaw, it's neurochemical arithmetic. Robert Sapolsky, who spent his career studying stress and reward circuits, pointed out something important here. Anticipation itself is often more dopamine-rich than the reward, which means the modern party isn't actually failing you at the moment of fun. It's failing you before you even walk in the door, because your brain no longer expects a small tribe around a fire to be enough. And here's the twist most people never consider. This isn't just about drugs. Social media, energy drinks, doom scrolling, notification pings, they all train the exact same circuit. Every buzz in your pocket is a tiny dopamine spike, engineered the same way a drug is engineered. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a chemical high and a digital one. It just knows the baseline keeps rising. Which means the real question was, never, why is partying boring without drugs? The real question is why your brain now needs so much more just to register something as fun at all. Somewhere behind every strobe light and every notification is a nervous system built for firelight and quiet conversation, quietly asking for less, not more. You are standing in a room full of your friends. The music is loud. The lights are moving. And for the first time, maybe you understand exactly why you feel nothing and what it would take to feel something again.